Welcome to the October edition of The More Monthly. This is the year-long series where I share the lessons I've learned on the job to help you as you navigate your career as an early professional. I was once told that your job is to make your manager look good, whatever that means to him or her. In a 14-month period, I had 5 different managers, each with their own personality and completely different tasks that they valued getting done. I got to get good at doing different things that mattered to them at the time. Your relationship with your manager is your lifeline. They can make or break your experience. If you have a tumultuous relationship with your manager, it's going to make your job miserable and may result with you being fired or let go. So, with a relationship as critical as this one, your strategy has to be more than being nice. Realize you're not going to be best friends forever with your manager, and you can't rely on your personality or just grinning and bearing whatever comes. The reality is, personalities clash, and working styles vary dramatically. Successful employees must have a proactive strategy that starts early and sets themselves up for success regardless of your personality style. Here are 3 questions I recommend you ask your manager to get off on the right foot. 1. What's your background? It's always helpful to understand them as a person, not a mindless robot who bosses you around. How they explain their background will also let you know the best way to approach them, the values they have, and maybe even how they'd react in certain situations. 2. What does excelling in this role look like to you? This question will definitely get you bonus points. It's always helpful to have a goal to work towards. This question gives you that in terms of what your manager deems successful. 3. What's the best way to reach you? Every relationship is only as good as its communication. Getting a sense of if they prefer text, instant messenger, email, phone is just the beginning, but it's critical to understand what communication, for instance, you need to get better at. It's always better to meet someone who has power over you where they are and in their terms. As a bonus, I suggest you create a monthly report. If you don't work in the same location as your manager, and even if you do, managers have lots to do and they're probably not going to remember that great thing you did 5 months ago. A quick bulleted list will help them when they have to do performance reviews, because essentially you're giving them the criteria to write an awesome one. So now I want to hear from you. How do you set yourself up to have a successful relationship with your manager? Remember, we're all figuring this out as we go along, and sharing the lessons we've learned will benefit everyone. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next episode of The More Monthly.